Okay, so we finally have it, the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. And we here at TechWiser, we have used the Oppo Flip, Samsung Flip, Motorola's previous Razr 40 Ultra. And if you see, from 2023 to 2024, every company is now launching folding phones in India. And the Razr 50 Ultra is the first phone to come with a large 4-inch external display. So the question that has to be asked is this the best flip phone in India right now? How much does it cost? Well, we'll see all of that in the video. Let's flip and go. So you get a big box here, inside you get the phone, leave the charger. What is this? You get the Moto Buds Plus. Now I was daily driving it and this is the TWS which is tuned by Bose. It also comes with Dolby head tracking and has dual dynamic drivers. 68 watt fast PD charger, a Type-C to Type-C cable, a case, some paperwork and a SIM ejector tool. A very consumer friendly unboxing here. Like kudos to Motorola, where people are removing stuff from the box, you get a free TWS.
And also high-end one.
That's also the flagship one. Damn, this unboxing reminds me of that golden era where we used to get wired earphones inside the box, chargers, everything. So unboxing was like fun. Now here are 10 new interesting things about the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. And number 10, starting off with the build and design. Like the moment you pick up the Razr, the in-hand feel seems very good. The back here is vegan leather and for some reason, it's easier to grip this than other flip phones because of this textured design. The Razr 50 Ultra comes in 3 colors, like this spring green color here. Like the side frames, the hinge, everything is green. The Razr 50 Ultra seems like a green flag.
Ooh.
Number 9 is the hinge. If you see, I'll take this paper over here, shut it close, and see it completely grips onto the paper. Like in the earlier flips, some dust used to collect in this middle hinge part, but in the Razr 50 Ultra, there is nothing. Another good thing here is the Razr 50 Ultra comes with IPX8 rating, so you can do all of this. Now, of course, you're not going to use a flip phone underwater, but it is for those times when you accidentally drop the phone in water, it is still safe. And if you're using the Razr in public, it grabs people's attention. So overall, I like the build and design, and I also like the displays here. Like both the cover display and the inner display here looks very good, and both the displays come with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus protection. And this right here is the largest cover display you can get on any flip phone as of now. And I use the cover display more than the inner display. But the impressive part here is number 7, what you can do on the cover display. So if you keep swiping towards the right side, you will see panels for weather info, calendar, apps, etc. And adding apps on the cover screen is very easy. All you have to do is tap on this pencil icon, select the apps, and boom, done. Like while I was traveling on the metro, I watched some YouTube videos on it, replied to messages on WhatsApp and on Slack, and it was quite convenient. Also, I use the external display quite a lot for using Twitter or even booking rides on Ola. And number 6, this is the biggest part, Google's latest AI Gemini works on the cover screen. Also, I use Gemini quite a lot in order to get my recent emails, summarize them, or summarize article that I came across, so that I don't need to open the Gmail app and go through all those spam emails, you know, like hi, I'm John, CEO of Buy My Product Company. But let's try something interesting. So I have these ingredients here on the table. I'll click a photo and ask Gemini whether I can make a sandwich, and if yes, then provide the step-by-step recipe, and boom, it has suggested the ideal recipe for making a sandwich. That's nice.
Can it make the sandwich?
Yes. That is where AI stops. Or if your crush has finally replied to your message and you immediately need like a sassy one-liner, there you have it. So Gemini can be your perfect wingman. Now flipping to the inner display, if you see, this also comes down to 1 Hz. This has a variable refresh rate of 1 Hz to 165 Hz. Helps to save the battery from draining. And in outdoors, the icons, text and all are pretty visible. And the moment you open up the inner display here, the first thing that you will notice is the crease is almost invisible. Like even from extreme angles, you won't be able to notice the crease. Now Motorola says this display has a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Another thing I noticed is while on YouTube, you can play HDR videos, but on Netflix, if you see here, it doesn't have HDR support. And I was watching Spider-Man No Way Home on Netflix. See here, the colors, brightness and everything is on point and the picture quality is sharp. And what even makes the movie watching experience better here, it has a support for Dolby Atmos and dual stereo speakers. So sound here is quite loud, and overall it has a good design, speaker and display. This year the Razr 50 Ultra comes with Moto's new Hello UI. So it's running the latest Android 14 out of the box, and Hello UI is a very feature-rich skin now. You get tons of customization options. I go to the external display here in settings. I can customize the wallpaper, clock style font, and I can also change the themes. Also, you have a desk display option here. So you get 2 options, tent and stand. So you can customize that. So now when I keep the phone in the stand mode, see this AOD is appearing. And I take my palm and do a push gesture gesture, it shows the lock screen. And if you keep your phone like this in tent mode, I do the push gesture now, the lock screen shows up. And on the external display, you get these panels for weather, apps, music, etc. So you get this dedicated games panel. It has some games pre-installed, and I played this Marble Mayhem game quite a lot while traveling or while I was on a short break. Hey Sayan, can you call me?
Sure, why not?
See, now I flip open the phone, and now if I flip close the phone, the call gets disconnected. By the way, you get Google Dialer here, so you don't get the option for call recording on Razr as of now. And number 3, this is really fun. I found the hidden Easter egg deep into the settings, and this is, ladies and gentlemen, the Retro Razr. So if you tap on it, the OG Retro Razr interface opens up, and if you click on it, oh my god, you can relive the nostalgia here. Also in Hello UI, ready for is now Smart Connect, and you get this app streaming option here. It's very easy to open the apps. So I'll open COD Mobile on the phone, swipe it out from the recent menu, and see here I can use my laptop screen to play games. Also, you get the options to pick up phone calls, transfer files, use the phone camera as webcam. That's all is there. And I can keep going on and on with the features of Hello UI, but here is the video where we showed all the features. You can go check it out after watching this video. Now, in terms of software updates, you will get 3 years of Android updates and 4 years of security updates. Now, coming to the most awaited part, cameras. So you get a 50 megapixel main camera and a 50 megapixel 2x telephoto camera. Like, interesting choice of having a 2x telephoto camera over ultra wide angle lens. So I asked you guys on Twitter, and most of them preferred a telephoto lens. So I want to know from you guys, what do you prefer, ultra wide or telephoto? Coming back to the pictures, they have very good color, sharpness, light control are on point. Now, the main advantage of having a flip phone is you can take selfies from the main camera. Like, I just have to show my palm like this, and you can take high-res selfies. And the photos here are poppy and sharp. Now inside you get a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and the pictures on the selfie camera are decent. Here in more, you get quite a bit of options like dual capture mode, dual capture video, time-lapse, etc. Now in terms of videos, it can shoot at 4K 60 FPS, and the good thing is it has AI stabilization. And it has an AI stabilization option here. The good thing here is that even stabilization is turned on at 4K 60 FPS. Plus you can shoot HDR 10 plus videos as well. So you can either shoot videos like this, or you can shoot videos in this flip form. Also, there's this another feature where you flip your phone in 90 degrees and see it automatically starts recording a video and goes into this camcorder mode. Also, you get this AI autofocus tracking mode here, which helps the subject to keep in focus, and this comes in very handy while recording videos of a very active human or a pet. Or you can get creative and keep the Razr in stand mode and take videos like this. Or if you do some jugaad and keep the phone like this, you get PV oriented shots. And from the inner selfie camera as well, you can shoot videos in 4K 60 FPS. Glad to see this becoming a thing in 2024 now. So the cameras on the Razr 50 Ultra are very good. Now, before we get to the conclusion, let's quickly go through the performance section. So you get these specs in the Razr 50 Ultra. It comes with Snapdragon 8S Gen 3. So we ran the Antutu benchmark, which gives an overall score to the phone, and it scored around 11.5 lakh, which is kind of okay. We also ran the CPU throttling test, and the graph is kind of yellowish, but benchmarks and graphs don't tell you how a phone performs in real life. Also, we played Call of Duty, and you can play it at medium graphics, ultra frame rates, which is 120 FPS, and we played about a good 40 minutes, and the gameplay was good. Now, usually we would be expecting a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 at this price, but you get Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which falls between 8 Gen 2 and 8 Gen 3. By the way, in terms of battery, you get a 4000 mAh battery on a single charge. In our usage, it was easily going through the day. You get 45 watt of fast charging support, and in the box, you get 68 watt charger bundled. And it also supports 15 watt wireless charging, plus it has 5 watt reverse wireless charging, so you can easily charge a TWS on the back of the phone. So what's the conclusion here? Are flip phones ready for normal users like you and me? See, earlier the flip phones used to be kind of fragile with a small cover display, which was only useful for seeing notifications like a budget smartwatch. But if you remember, Motorola with the previous version introduced a huge cover screen, and this time with the Razr 50 Ultra, they have even made it bigger and much more usable. The hinge is very good, and there's barely any crease visible or that you can feel with your hands, and paired with very good cameras. I believe this year Motorola cameras have been really good on all their phones, and we just got to know the pricing. The Razr 50 Ultra cost 99,999, and there's only one variant, 12 plus 512 GB, just under 1 lakh rupees, and you have 5K early bird offer, and you get 5K instant bank discount, which makes the net effective price same as last year's 89,999, and it will be available on Amazon for pre-reserve on 10th July. Also, in case you're wondering, the Google Gemini Advanced plus 2 TB of cloud storage is free for 3 months. Also, there is 15,000 worth of Geo offers. But let us know what are your thoughts on this green flag. The comment section is all yours. Pratik, TechWiser, signing off. See you soon. Pew pew pew.